Hey, welcome back. It's been a minute since I've been on here. I think 3 months since I made my last video, and that's just because I've had a really hard 3 months. Well, I've had a really hard 6 months. Yesterday we, didn't celebrate, but I don't know. Yesterday was 6 months since Shiloh passed away, so yeah, I've had a rough 6 months, and the last 3 months have been a different kind of hard than the first 3 months. I've just felt like the reality of, losing Shiloh, and just like how I can't do anything about it. Like, this is life now, and she's gone, and that's how it's going to be. And I've just had a hard time wanting to make videos or do anything, but the reason I make videos and I share about her is because this is like a huge part of who I am, and if people don't know this about me, then they know nothing about me. Like, I've shared my life in the past, and then this happened, and for me not to share this would just be like cutting out like the biggest thing that ever happened to me. And so when I can, I try to I don't know, just be real about what I'm going through. But yeah, I just woke up. I'm wearing this outfit that actually Andrew got me for Christmas. He bought it for me when I was pregnant with Shiloh because it's like super big and oversized. The shorts like come out super far, and he thought it could be an outfit I could lounge around in until she came, because it's very bump friendly. But I ended up getting it after she passed away, and it was really great for postpartum underwear, diapers, if you will. And I don't know, I've just kind of like found comfort in it, and it's kind of been my uniform for the last 6 months when I'm home. And yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I thought I would go ahead and do a video today because well, since Shiloh passed away, we just have been keeping a lot of her stuff in her closet. This is her room, and we've been keeping it in her closet over there, and I've just been like putting things in the closet and walking away, shutting the door as fast as I can, like not really looking at it, organizing it, like putting it in any type of order. So now it kind of feels like if I set anything else in there, it's just gonna fall down. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna try to go through it and just make it so it only has her stuff in it for the most part, and so that if I need to add anything else to it, it's not gonna all come tumbling down. So I thought I would just record it because I have to do it anyways, and I don't know, I don't know if I'm trying to remember this time, but at the same time, it's a huge part of me that, like, I mean, a painful time to look back on, but a life-changing time to look back on and just remember what it was like during this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through that, and maybe I'll explain some of the things that we have in her closet. We didn't actually buy a whole lot for her because I was 26 weeks when she passed, and my baby shower wasn't supposed to be until March, and not March, February, and she passed in December. So I was just planning on getting most things for the baby shower, and then whatever I didn't get, buying clothes after that. So I have just like a few things we bought out of excitement and things our family or friends have gotten us. And so, yeah, I'm gonna try to go through that today. So this is Shiloh's room. It's a guest room. We never changed it into a nursery, and so we just kind of kept it how it was. We have never really did anything to this guest room. It's kind of bare minimum, but yeah. I don't know. This is the guest room, or Shiloh's room is what we call it. And the plan was to have like a rocking chair maybe here, her crib right here, like a tree plant, and her dresser over here. And yeah, that was gonna be the setup of her room. But yeah, it's set up like a guest room right now, and I just have like something small for her over here in the corner, an angel we got from like flowers that were sent after she passed, and an S. And this is her closet, and I'm going to be going through that and yeah, just kind of sharing what we have of hers and getting it all in order. Right here is like her rug. This is the one thing we bought for her nursery. It's just kind of like a, I don't know what, like, I'm not really sure how to describe it. Kind of like a, I liked it because it had like kind of a vintage style to it, but it has some like mauve pinks in it, and I don't know, when you find out you're having a girl, even if you're like not big into pink like I was, it's like, oh, you gotta put some pink in there. And then it ended up being like a color that made us think of her all the time, because like she wore like a pink little blanket and hat after she was born, and we got light pink flowers for her funeral and stuff, and we've just kind of like thought of her when we see pink. So that's her rug. When I came back from the hospital, like, I didn't like, I didn't have a baby to hold, so I would just like hug her rug. And it sounds so silly, but I just like wanted to hug her. And I didn't have much of her, like anything of hers really to hug, so I would just hug her rug. I got these outfits to tell Andrew I was pregnant. I thought we returned this one, but I guess he just got a security tag that was left on, taken off, and then brought it back. But I'm glad he did, because now I would be sad not to have it. And then my mom got her this outfit after a gender reveal. She had a boy and a girl outfit, and this was the girl outfit. So sometimes I'll like think about what she would look like in it, but I'm not super attached to clothes, just some of them, because she never got to wear them. But Andrew's mom got her this Baby Yoda jogger before she knew we were having a boy or a girl, so she was just trying to find something gender neutral. And Andrew loves Star Wars growing up, so she got her that. And they like got this shortly after they found out we were pregnant. Just a little sleeper. So I don't have like too many clothes. Oh, the family I nannied for had gotten me this cute little Lulu. It's like a nightgown that you tie at the bottom with a hat. So soft. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave stuff hanging because that's all organized. I want to find a spot to put that. And move down here. This is stuff that Andrew's mom had bought in over the course of like my pregnancy to give to us at Christmas. This one she bought when we found out we were pregnant. A little giraffe stuffed animal. And then she just gave us this stuff and thought we could do it, you know, I don't know, keep it or get rid of it. Just like if we wanted to have it, she wanted to let us have it. So I don't feel very attached to this because I got it afterwards, but we still have it like that. Little teething rings. This is stuff that like when we have another child I'd be okay probably letting that child use because I don't have a huge attachment to Shiloh with it. But lots of books. Lots and lots of books. So many books. Which I would also be okay using for our future children. Pinkalicious. Jimmy Fallon books. Like a Halloween book. The Story of Rock. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, so just some holiday books in The Office because my husband and I like that show. And then we were gonna wear these for Christmas pictures. Daddy and Mommy, she had those made for us to wear for the Christmas pajama pictures we take every year, but we ended up wearing something different. Christmas was like, let's see, 5 days after Shiloh passed away, and like we still went because we were like numb and I don't know, able to go to things because we were like numb and just kind of going with the flow. And that was just like such a weird time. And I really can't believe we like went. Like right now I would not be able to go to that. And then we went then. It's like weird to look back at and think. But okay. Maybe we'll keep the books. I don't know. Some outfits. Shorts. A romper. It's like my first Thanksgiving, I think. Yeah, like, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I don't really know what to do with it. Like, I don't know. This is supposed to be, like, a gift she got Shiloh for her first Thanksgiving. So it's like, I don't really want any other kids to wear that. Yeah. It's hard to know how to sort through this stuff. But I guess I can just put it in this bag and figure that out later. I just kind of want to get it organized. My first Rudolph. Yeah, this is just something I'll get out, like, for our next kids maybe, like, I don't know, I should set it out separately so I don't have to go through everything, or, I don't know, I'll just put it in there for now. This is kind of the harder stuff. They cleaned Shiloh, or wrapped her in this, like, shortly after she was born, so it still has, like, blood on it. And I never want to wash it. And I was sick. And, like, lost my smell, and I couldn't smell her, and I'm just hoping someday, like, when my smell comes back, like, I'll smell her on this. Her little handprints. And they tried to do footprints, but it didn't work out that well. The photographer that took her pictures, like, did these baby handprints for us. Or brought this. And then we got this memory box from the hospital, and Andrew would, like, show people when they would come over and visit us after, and he would, like, nervously tie it over and over again, and one of the strings broke off. But there's not enough in it that it matters. It still stays shut, so that's nice. Her hand and footprints are on the side. And this is her outfit she wore in the hospital, just like a little swaddle, Afghan swaddle and hat. Her head was small enough to fit in this little hat. It felt so much bigger. Extra hand and footprints. Some of them, they didn't get one of her pinky toes, so it looks like she only has 4 toes. But they eventually got the 5th one on that print. And then this organization that's part of the area we live in, like, pays for hospital and funeral expenses, and the photographer that took pictures of us at the hospital was partnered with them, and they gave us this purple little flower, and it has a heart, and it has a little purple heart that was inside that was buried with Shiloh. And then we keep this one. That's the organization. If you're in northern Indiana, it's called Remembering Rowan. But just a card saying it's a memory box. And this was like what they measured Shiloh with. This tape measure. She wasn't this big, but they measured her with it. She was about that big. So longer, like from my hand to my elbow. The perfect size to hold. She like fit perfectly in my arm. And I wore this bracelet in the hospital when I gave birth to her, so I just put that in there when I cut it off. I don't even remember all the paperwork we have up here. This is from her funeral. Has her obituary on the back. My pastor's daughter like took this flower design and made us like a little drawing with her name through the middle here and these flowers, and it's so sweet. I have it on our fridge and I've kept it up there ever since. Oh, our friend sent us a letter after Shiloh passed away. I'm actually gonna put that with the cards that we have for her. Oh my goodness. This is when we found out we were pregnant with Shiloh. We went to like a pregnancy center and got this folder. So that's funny. Is this the same thing? Yep. Another folder. Hey, now I know the date of her first ultrasound. I had forgotten. So I'm glad to see that. And the hospital, yes, the hospital gave us this, but I put a lot of things in here. I put her 20-week ultrasound pictures so they wouldn't get bent in here. A little packet on your personal journey to light and peace, just mother's care after delivery and like the stages of grief, things you need to know. I thought that was sweet at the time, like just like all the postpartum stuff. All of postpartum stuff. And then stages of grief just kind of like gave us a heads up on what we might go through. And I remember reading this after and I was like, can you go through all this at the same time? Because I literally feel all of this. And I thought this was sweet. It says some things you need to know. Grief waits. If you put it away and try to ignore it, it will simply wait until you have no choice but to experience it. We grieve as intensely as we love. There is no normal in grieving. You will never be the same person you were before your loss. You must make a conscious decision to get better. There are no set and concrete stages or timelines in grief. It is typical to feel almost numb for the first few months. That's so true. When that fog lifts, it can be frightening. Think of it as a wave and write it out. Losing a child is out of order. Talking to and being with other bereaved parents is extremely helpful. Other people will not understand your grief unless you share it. It is okay to talk about your child as long as you want. It is okay to keep your belongings as long as you want. It is okay to include them in celebrations and special occasions for as long as you want. Finding closure is not a requirement of healing for parents. It is not even an option. Even in death, love remains. I thought that was sweet because I just agreed with a lot of what they said, and it was nice to see that they were or say, that's okay. Okay, lots of different stuff. Molly bears. A different kind of take-home folder than most parents get. Different way to keep your child alive, things you can buy for them. Funeral home recommendations. All kinds of stuff. And we also have her newspaper obituary in here. And this is a receipt and tear tips for her gravestone. Almost through Shiloh stuff, and then it's just cleaning out all the extra stuff. I don't know why I get this. This is a pregnancy belly band my mom got me, but it's just the box. Sometimes I keep things for too long. My mom got me this little halo swaddle for her. I wonder if I could. And Andrew's mom got us these little bibs. Put those with that bag of clothes. Andrew's mom got her all these my first things that I could take a picture with her for. My first day home. Yeah, so many firsts that we don't get to experience. And then 1 month, 2 month, up until 12-month trackers. I'll put these in there too. I don't know what's in here. Oh. Okay, I think I got this at my first doctor's appointment. We got this together. Someone sent in memory of baby Shiloh. And it looks like a grief thing. I don't know. I haven't read it. I just like it because it says baby Shiloh Wade in the front. Oh my goodness. A pregnancy book my sister got me, and then my friend gave me these notes on giving birth. Another pregnancy book my sister, or someone got me that. I think my friend did. And then birth affirmation cards. This is like what we use, like taking charge of your fertility. We did like natural family planning, so I read that a long time ago, but there's a part on pregnancy, so I just stored it with the stuff. And my pregnancy journal. I was so miserable. Look at my first trimester. I have her nursery layout there. All the little notes I wrote for her. Month 6. I did have one part in there about how I had a dream about her name. I think that's all I have in that part. Then I didn't get a chance to fill out the rest. Alright, I think I have all the Shiloh stuff out of here, so I just want to get like anything that's not hers or whatever out of here, because I don't want to have to like open this closet to get stuff out if I'm not feeling it. I would just like to go through those things right now so I don't have to later. A lot of our like travel bags and stuff are in here, so I'm just gonna take that out and then I'll skip to the end when I'm all done organizing. I'm all finished with the closet. It's mostly just Shiloh stuff now. I just have like a few things that I've kept in here already and barely used, so I'm fine keeping that in here. I put the bag of all the stuff that I might feel comfortable using for our future children in that Christmas bag. That was a care package that actually wasn't in this closet, but I moved it in here because there's some things in it that I haven't really felt ready to go through, so I just put it in there. And then that's her box and her prints, and I put all the folder stuff and her journal there. I put the pregnancy stuff here. I was able to fit her rug in here, kept her clothes hanging, and put like the holiday stuff there. That was like a wedding candle someone got us, so I've always kept it in here, and I just thought I'd keep it there because we don't use it. It was for our wedding, so just put it there. So yeah, that's her closet, and the last owner added a vent to the closet, so it looks pretty lovely. We were gonna like kind of try to cover it up and kind of reconfigure this closet for her, but now we're just like keeping it how it is for now, until maybe someday we use it for something else. So that is all her stuff organized. In the spirit of going through a lot of the stuff that we got from the hospital today, I thought I would show you something that I got from the hospital that I actually keep out in our bedroom, and it was this bear. A lady who had lost her son like donated these to the hospital, and it says, "Love you forever and always, I bet Shiloh Jade weighed December 20th, 2021. 1 pound 8 ounces and 12 inches long on it. A lot of people will get like Molly bears, which like weigh the same as your baby, but I decided not to get one because I would prefer to find a bear that weighs as much as her and is like the same size as her. That would be really cool. So for now, I love having this bear out because like whenever I just feel like I want to give her a hug, or like when I'm walking by and see it and I'm just like, well, I want to give her a hug, I'll just like hug the bear really, really tight. Or if I'm just having a hard day, so I hug the bear instead of the rug now. But I just like having this on my dresser for like whenever I might like need it. But I also wanted to share this, even though I didn't get it from the hospital, but when I was pregnant with Shiloh, my older sister was pregnant with her first baby girl as well. And one day she was like sending me things that made her think of Shiloh, and I asked her what made her think of her daughter Haven, and she like sent me some like themes she had for her room and stuff, and some things that she got from her like shower was in the background of like this one picture she had, and I saw like a blanket with her daughter's name on it, and like I instantly started crying, and I was like I realized that even though I don't know if I would get a blanket like that like for Shiloh like before all this, like I don't know if it was really like the style I was going for or anything, but after I saw that I was like, I want that for Shiloh. And so the family I nannied for bought me it, and it's so sweet. It says Shiloh on it, you can see. It is like so sweet. I wanted a light pink one because it makes me think of her, and I sleep with this every night. Like I just wanted something like to feel like I had her with me at night, and like this is the closest thing I can get to that, I guess. And it's like my favorite thing ever. Like who knew being an adult I would have comfort blankets and teddy bears, but I guess now I do. So I actually take this with me like whenever I travel or anywhere I go. Like I like sleep with this every night, so I love that. I don't know if this would be something everyone would want after like a loss, but if it is something they might want, like I have found it like so sweet to have, and like a little bit of a comfort at night. So I love that, and I love the bear, and I don't know. I'm glad to have gone through that closet because I've wanted to do that for a while, but I just never felt ready to do it. And then yesterday was Shiloh's 6 months. We've had a lot of really big days come up since her passing, like her due date, Father's Day, Mother's Day, holidays like Easter and Valentine's Day and Christmas, and I don't know, we hit her 6 months, and that's how long I was pregnant with her, and that was like a really big, I don't know, date to hit for us. So I don't know, after yesterday I felt like Father's Day was the day before and then her 6 months, and I just was like, I missed those 2 days. And then today I woke up and I just wanted to do something like around her still. Like even though, I don't know, she's not here and stuff, like I wanted to do something that had to do with her, and I had been wanting to do that for a while. And since we had like some heavy grief days, like I felt like I could maybe do it today because I had been able to process and get a lot out the last few days. So thank you for going through that with me. It kind of helped me to process some things and talk it out, so that was nice. I'm going to go put this stuff away, and I will see you in my next video.